Welcome back to Man Down Sports, man. We have to do our recaps of all the trade. Well, I ain't gonna say all the trades. I think we'll try to touch some of them, right? The ones that make sense to talk about, right? We'll do those. But just initially, what stuck out to y'all the most about the deadline, the whole trade season?
It was a little late to me, honestly, and the names that I expected to move didn't. So I'm disappointed already.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, man. No Giannis, no Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dang, they moved daggone everybody but Ja Morant. They moved Jaren Jackson. They moved Ja, and freaking Giannis didn't get moved. But I think we can talk about that one first. Let's talk about Giannis not getting moved, and then we'll talk about Ja not getting moved and why. But just initially, did y'all actually think that Giannis was going to get moved at all before the deadline?
I did, especially with Cleveland going to get James Harden. I figured that was just they were creating their own little super team over there in Cleveland.
You thought Cleveland was going to make a move for Giannis?
Yeah.
What I mean, who they would have gave up to make everything match?
Probably would have gave up Mobley and another person and some picks.
Oh, would they get it done? Hold on, money wise. So no, they probably would have had to give up. Let me see what they're looking like for money. Because I don't know if they could keep him. So you mean to tell me you think that they was gonna have Giannis, Spider, and Harden?
I mean, we've seen it before.
It would have been in a tax.
They would have been in tax hell, but
for sure.
We've seen it before. Warriors are currently in tax hell now. They don't care.
And they old.
Oh, old as hell. So if Cleveland was really in win now mode, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought James Harden was the first domino of that, you know what I'm saying? And then Giannis, that just would make way for Giannis. But I was also hearing talks about Giannis to Minnesota. They said Minnesota had all the things that Cleveland wanted. I mean, Milwaukee wanted young players and picks.
Chris, you're right, man. They could have done it because Giannis is making $52 million a year. I didn't know Evan Mobley's contract was that big. He's making $46 million. So Evan Mobley and a couple of more people would have got it done and probably some picks. Mm-hmm. So they could have got rid of Mobley, and then maybe Lonzo Ball, and Giannis would have had to bring somebody with him with a low salary to make that match and work. And then, of course, the draft picks. Mm-hmm. Man, interesting. Yeah. So, dang.
That's what I thought.
So, did you hear that? Was Cleveland trying to was Cleveland in the Giannis sweepstakes? I didn't hear that.
When I think about a week ago, they were saying that Cleveland was the top spot. Like that was the move. It was just waiting. The Warriors was in there. They said the Warriors was in the sweepstakes, but then hearing all the things that the Warriors would have to have done to get Giannis, it was you would have to. Kuminga was gone, but we knew that. But I don't know what Jimmy Butler would have to have been gone. They said they wanted to keep Jimmy Butler, but if he was going to get Giannis, this was going Jimmy Butler, Kuminga, maybe one more of them young guys like Podziemski or Quentin Post, and then whatever.
Podziemski. I hate trying to say his name.
I don't know. Pods. We just Pods. That's what they call it.
I'm gonna try it. Podziemski. Yeah,
whatever.
I think so.
Pods, the lefty.
Yeah, Pods.
But then as soon as they made the play for KP, that was it. You had nothing else. You had no more bullets. And so Jonathan Kuminga went to Atlanta, right? Yeah. So
yeah.
And Draymond somehow still has a Warriors jersey. Draymond
keeps surviving everything, man. But ultimately, what ended up not working? Why Giannis didn't go nowhere? I guess Milwaukee wasn't that desperate, and they didn't like all the offers that was coming in, or what you think happened? Because Giannis trying to make it seem like, because he made a couple of comments. One, he said that my dad is buried here in Milwaukee. He said that, just to give you an insight of how I feel about the city. You know what I mean? So he's sending mixed messages, because the report was that they had a meeting, front office and Giannis, and they discussed him leaving and getting traded. So it sounded like it was mutual, but then he comes out and say stuff like, I didn't want to go nowhere, and how much he feel about the city and all that stuff, man. It was just mixed emotions, pretty crazy. Go ahead.
Sorry if I'm breaking up, y'all, but I don't think he pushed hard enough. That was the problem. I think if he really wanted to leave, really wanted to get traded, and he really went to the organization in the front office and said, get me out of here, I think they would have pushed for it. But I do think he has his heartstrings tied up in Milwaukee. I think his kids was born there. I don't know. Was he married in Milwaukee or something like that? I'm not sure.
Probably was.
So I feel like he doesn't want to be the bad guy. He don't want to let the fan base down. And it's like, all right, we're not going to be the bad guy if they really appreciate you. I mean, you did bring a ring there. So it's just, now it's time to do what's best for your career and for the rest of your legacy, your basketball legacy. So you can't worry about it. I think he didn't push it.
Boy, your Wi-Fi is a game time.
I know. I don't.
No. It's perfect right now.
Oh, really?
Like, I guess like you got practice players, and then you got gamers, right? You know what I mean? Some people be lollygagging at practice. Like, your Wi-Fi was like, man, I ain't even trying to. Before we went live, when we went live, your Wi-Fi was like, all right,
it's time Kobe.
yeah, it's time to hoop now, man. It's coming through in the clutch right now, dog.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think
don't jinx it.
I think Giannis, because they came out and said that Giannis in Milwaukee was open to moves and stuff like that. So it was like there was something said between the two parties where it was like, okay, well, you're not happy here. We're trending in the wrong direction. Why don't we just, but what I feel like it was more like, let's put this out and see what we can get. And if we don't get anything that we like, or nothing comes up that someplace you want to go to, then we won't move it. And I feel like Giannis is the kind of guy that gets that respect. Because before this year, I don't think we've ever heard anything about him wanting to be traded. Like, he wanted to get out the mud. He got a ring with this team. So like, this is his legacy in Milwaukee. So
yeah,
I think he's earned the respect for that. And but I will say that I definitely think after those ping pong balls drop in the lottery, he'll be traded.
You might be right. So here's one thing to think about. Every time Stephen A. Smith for the last couple of weeks, because his Knicks was being discussed in probably giving Cat up for Giannis in a trade, and he kept saying that the calf strains that he keep having are an issue for him, and he's afraid of it because we've seen calf strain with Dame Lillard, calf strain with Kevin Durant, calf strain with Tyrese Halliburton, and in all of those cases, eventually after that, the calf strain, they pop their Achilles. And he keeps saying that, Giannis done been out twice this season for a calf strain. He keeps saying that that's not looking promising for him, and he would hate to go all in on Jokic, give up two good players like Anunoby and Cat, plus a couple of draft picks, get him in, try to make a deep playoff run, and he pop, God forbid he had that daggone injury. Do you think the Knicks or maybe Miami Heat probably thinking the same type of way? That's why they didn't really offer the house up for him. I mean, because he's supposed to be Giannis, a top 3 player. Like, who don't offer the house for him?
Mm-hmm.
You think that factored in?
It could have something to do with it. I mean, it's we're about to be in the home stretch after the All-Star break. Everybody's going to have about around 20 so games left, and this is when the playoff push really starts to happen. If we make this trade for you, and you can't even, you know what I'm saying, move the needle for us because you're not back yet. It's not a risk I'm willing to take right now. Whereas like if we rush you back, we trade for you, we give up all these pieces, we rush you back, we lose you for the playoffs and all of next season.
Yeah.
And then you're coming up on free agency the year after that. It's not worth it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I think it had I think teams really did consider that. It had a big factor, but I don't know if that was the make it or break it type of like, okay,
Yeah.
Decision making. I really just think they didn't. Milwaukee didn't like any of the offers.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
probably what it was.
on the trade for him, but I think they didn't like any of the offers. And honestly, I think it's best they wait until after the season anyway. I feel like they'll get the better offers in the off season.
Now, on the other hand, I think the reason Ja wasn't moved was for a totally different reason. I don't think it had anything to do with.
I think
Memphis not like the offers.
That's PR.
Okay, explain.
Explain. That should be so explanatory.
I mean, shoot, man, it's been a minute since we talked about Ja, so I don't know.
I'm all about giving people grace, but I think that's one where you really got to sit down and talk to his agent and have a conversation with him and his agent just to see where his psyche is at that point in time, to see his maturity levels. Because, I mean, if he continues to do with some of the things that he did with Memphis, after a while, some of these teams, they see you as this all-star talent level, but do they really feel like dealing with the PR aspect? The
freaking drama, all that,
man, they got to deal with your dad and things like that. So, he comes with a lot. So if he matured, I would absolutely, and he's healthy, I would absolutely trade for him. He's a talented guy, and then you got to see where he's at because he hasn't played in a while. Is he playing?
No,
not at the moment.
Yeah, see,
but I thought they were sitting him because they was gonna trade him. Yeah, and because last time he played, man, he played pretty good. You know what I mean?
I think I think this is being mishandled by everybody involved. I think Ja did this to himself, right? Reputation precedes you, right? So you're already a risk for are you going to be on the floor at all between injuries and off the court issues? Are you going to be on the floor? Can you be available, right? So that's one thing. But then Memphis is handling this so bad, right? Because you're not allowing him to be on the floor because as far as I know, he's not hurt. It is just him sitting out for, to not get hurt or whatever before the trade. But at the same time, you're not showcasing, you're not putting tape out there. And the situation in Memphis is volatile. And I really think Ja needs a change of scenery. So somebody needs to go take a chance on it. And like, I get it. You don't want to, lose the future, lose your picks, lose players that you got now that you can count on to get them. And it ends up being the same situation in Memphis. But unless he gets out of Memphis, we don't know if it's still going to be Memphis Ja, right?
Right.
So it's just one of them vicious circles. This is like, well, we're here, and then Ja does something, and then the team or the league punishes him, and then you can't see him, and then he comes back, and then he gets hurt. Trade rumors, nothing happens. We go right back to him playing. Something happens, and it goes back and forth and back and forth. And then so it's going to end up being he's not going to be able to leave until free agency. But then when free agency comes, what tape are you going to have? You're not going to be able to get that big of a contract. Teams is going to kind of lowball you. And at that point, if you really want to get out of Memphis, you're just going to have to take the lowball offer. He's going to be mad about that. It's just, so I don't know. The situation is just going from bad to worse to shit real fast.
I mean, it sucked not to see him in the playoffs again this year. I mean, I would like to see as many stars as possible. I want to see LaMelo Ball in the playoff environment. I want to see Ja, because these are the type of dudes that want the big stage. Like, they show up, we get to see Luka perform and Edwards and SGA perform and Jokic and Murray perform and Brunson and Tatum and Brown. But dang, man, we missing Ja. We missing Kyrie. We gonna be missing AD. Well, no, Utah ain't getting it. We're gonna
Don't
missing AD.
don't disrespect my Maxey like that. Throw his name in there. Did you say K? I've disrespected these young players.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, I'm leaving some names out, but the point is, it's some stars that need to be on that stage, and we ain't never seen them on that stage. I've yet to see Melo ball in the playoffs, man. I want to see it so bad, dog. I want to see it so bad.
When we did see Ja last year, he got the doors blown off him every game. It was bad.
No, but that was come on. First of all, they had to play OKC in the first round, but it was one game that they was winning, and somebody hurt Ja.
They was up 27, I think.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Let come on, don't front like you know to beat the champs by 27. And then the crazy thing about it, I think they end up losing that game.
No, they didn't. They did not win. They lost that game.
Yeah. As soon as he got hurt, that was a wrap. That was a wrap.
Oh,
man.
not Sierra gangbanging on TV.
Sierra who?
What?
How she gangbang? What she do? What she throw up?
she over there, Too Short performing right now, and she over there doing the hand signs and doing all this and at next to the table and stuff. Russ is embarrassed.
Yeah, Russ. Yeah, Russ is probably over there like,
sit down.
Not my goodies. All right, let's get into this AD trade.
Oof.
Not just the AD trade, but what the Wizards are doing. I want to hear y'all grades on all of these, deadline moves. What the team ended up with. So the Wizards already got a star like Alex Sarr. They got Trey Johnson, but during this trade deadline of this trade season, they end up getting Trae Young, Anthony Davis, D'Lo, Jaden Hardy from the Mavs, and Dante Exum. Hardy and Exum is probably not a factor, but D'Lo, Trae Young, and Anthony Davis. What are you giving this entire season for them as far as the trade season as a letter grade?
The hospital emergency room.
I was gonna be polite and give him a C-.
C-. Let's hear Britne first, though. I want to hear because it sounds like she don't like it.
I don't look. If they're healthy, could be a good squad. I think. And correct me if I'm wrong. AD prefers to play the 4, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I always say it.
And Alex Sarr, that's the name, right? Alex Sarr is Sarr.
Like the disease.
Okay. Is a 5, right? A stretch 5.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
So I think that'll work. Trae Young with AD and Alex Sarr, because I think they could do well in the pick and roll. And then you got D'Lo. I feel like he could come off the bench. I think he would be.
Yeah, D'Lo definitely come off the bench. Trae Johnson and Trae Young will start.
Right. I could think he could be your first guy, point guard off the bench. I like it when healthy. I feel like it can work. But the problem is health.
Of course.
The problem is health. If they're all healthy, I think the Wizards could be back. I really do. I think the Wizards could be back. I think they'll probably have, I don't know what their record is, but they'll probably have a decent draft pick this summer. Most likely lottery, my assumption. And this draft is supposed to be a good, deep draft. So nothing's going to happen this year for him. But if he sticks around, I actually don't mind.
Would you give AD an extension if you was the Wizards? You trying to keep him?
Is his contract up this year?
It's up next year. Next year is his last year, and they want an extension before we even get there.
We're gonna have to see how it goes through the season. For me, I need to make sure.
That's why he wanted to leave the Mavs, though. And it wasn't AD; it was Rich Paul that was wanting it. Rich Paul wanted him extended ASAP. Didn't want to wait till next year. And the rumor is that Rich Paul is the one who was pushing for him to be traded because he had already spoke with teams that was willing to extend him.
You know what? If the contract is reasonable, maybe. I'm not giving you no super max type of contract. You got the talent, but you stay healthy. Problem.
Rich Paul don't do reasonable, Britne.
Rich Paul can kick rocks for all I care. Because the man can't stay healthy. Look, when was the last time he played? I think if he stays healthy, I'm not even sure if Mavs get rid of him. I don't know.
I don't see him on another squad, man. I think we'll find out real soon. If he get extended, if he get an extension, then we already know that this is probably one of the teams that Rich Paul had talked to beforehand. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I like it, man. I like AD as a pickup. I like them with the Mavs. You know, and
the Mavs made sense though.
It did make sense. And especially with all the bigs they had, that they could like cycle out. They could preserve AD a little bit better. But they couldn't get Gafford and Lively to be healthy either. So health was an issue just all around for the Dallas Mavericks, and they had a couple of options they could have done. They could have said, "We've never seen this team at full strength. Let's get them a shot next season." Or they could have said, "We've seen enough from Cooper Flag. Let's go ahead and just tear it up and just build around Coop." And it looked like that's what they end up choosing.
So do you think they gave up too early?
Yeah, I think they gave up too early, but I guess Cooper was playing so good they was comfortable with giving up early. Because, Lively, imagine Lively coming back healthy, Gafford healthy, Kyrie healthy, and you got Flag and AD. Man, that's a scary team. But we'll talk about that right after we finish with the Wizards, though. But for the Wizards, Chris, you said C plus and
C minus.
You said a C minus, and you said a D, Brittany?
No, I did not say that. I said the hospital emergency.
Like a D. That's like a D to me.
For me, the only thing that I'm worried about is the health factor. So if everybody's healthy and they could fit on the court, I imagine them fitting on the court, I give it a B.
It's not bad. What do you think D'Lo is any help at all, or you just saying Trae Young and Anthony Davis makes it a B?
I'm saying Trae Young, AD, Alex Sarr, I think they got other couple young players over there that I like. So for me, D'Lo, he's a question mark. He's not the most consistent guy, and sometimes my nerves. Like he shoots the team into trouble at times. So
yeah,
Tiffany Haddish just butchered this dude's name.
So does Trae Young, but I just think Trae Young will flow better with the two big guys.
Yeah, this gonna help Alex Sarr out a lot, man. And I like that Kalabali. How you say his name?
Coulibaly.
Yeah, I like him too.
And then the mentorship from AD to Alex Sarr, I think that'll help.
Yeah, for sure.
That's big.
100%.
It's the health factor for me, honestly.
That's it.
And
for sure.
If the health between Trae Young and Anthony Davis has already been something that is consistently an issue with them. So until you show me otherwise, that's all I know about you. So
yeah,
that's gonna be something to look into when they get on the court together.
And look, we just looking at the players that was moved. We're not even factoring in the draft picks. So some of these teams got they got some good draft in these deals as well, good draft stock as well. The Mavs end up getting a veteran shooter and scorer in Chris Middleton, but he ain't been the same since his injury in Milwaukee. But this AJ Johnson kid that they got from the Wizards, AJ Johnson, first of all, man, he's very, very long. He's kind of like Peyton Watson long, but even more athletic than Peyton Watson. This dude jump out the gym, like he can handle the ball. AJ Johnson is a hooper, man. Y'all know this kid? Y'all seen him play?
Yeah,
bro. I really want to see how J Kidd is going to implement him in the lineup. I hope he plays. I hope he plays soon because I really like him and I really like Timu Kobe. What's Timu Kobe name? Max Christie. I really like Max Christie, dog.
Crazy.
Yeah, Timu Kobe, yeah. And now that his shot is falling, bro, Timu Kobe nasty. So Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, this Malachi Brannon, and Marvin Bagley. I mean, Marvin Bagley was like a top lottery pick, man. A dude that's supposed to be a baller, but he's kind of in that James Wiseman mode where he's got so much athleticism and skill and touch. He should be better than what he is, but he just hasn't found his groove yet. But who knows? Marvin Bagley might be able to be something in this lineup as well. So we'll see. But yeah, grade this one.
I give that one a B.
Give it a B.
I give it a B. I think Dallas can make something shake with this. I don't know how much you trust Chris Middleton. I think he's really on the back nine of his.
I mean, can you trust him? Can you trust him as much as you trust Clay? You added another shooter. You're not asking him to do nothing else. Spot up. And remember, they got PJ Washington. They got a lot of people at that position, and at the wing position in general. They don't have to rely on Chris Middleton like that. So he's just somebody that veteran leadership. I'm gonna help in the playoffs. I can help in the locker room, and if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah,
like he ain't got to be part of the rotation with big minutes, especially not in the regular season, but playoffs. You know what I mean? He might be significant.
It could be something here, especially with Cooper Flag kind of finding his groove in the league. Kyrie should be coming back. It'll be interesting. I don't know how much this moves the needle though. They might be missing a couple more pieces. Maybe you get them in free agency. Maybe you get it in the draft.
Well, I mean, they got their two key pieces, Kyrie and Flag. I don't think they're missing nothing, dog. They got Kyrie, Flag, and they're gonna have Lively and Gafford coming back healthy. And these are all just fill-ins and role players. Like they built a good team.
You think Flag and Kyrie can be enough to survive the West?
Yeah. I mean, get to the finals. I'm not saying that. No, but being on the right track, like you can't always win the West or the East in the off season.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So you still gotta play good basketball, and just putting stuff on paper ain't gonna do it. I mean, and it's not possible anyway. Like, cause how can they on paper be better than the champs?
Right.
You just can't do that unless you're going to go get 2 or 3 superstars and do some stuff like that. But as far as if I'm saying, hey, they've built a good team that can contend or compete or make the playoffs, like that's the first step. They're not a playoff team right now, but can they be a playoff team next year? Yeah, absolutely.
Possibly, yeah.
Sure. If they're healthy, I think it's more than possible. Especially when you consider the games that they lost this season, I think they got the most down to the wire clutch play games this season. Like, so they're always most of the time they're in their games. I bet you they're in that game right now. Who they playing? I bet you the game close in the 4th. Charlotte is blowing out Houston right now. Dallas down
374.
Dallas down 9 points in the third quarter to San Antonio. Yeah, they play hard for Jason Kidd, especially with all them injuries, man. It's insane. But give it a letter grade though.
I said a B. Brittany, what you think? The pieces that Dallas got back.
Oh, you're on mute,
muted.
Brit.
My bad. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure out who they still have. I know they got Flag. I know they got Kyrie. They still got Lively, right?
Lively and Gafford.
Gafford. Marvin. I was just looking at the highlights of AJ Johnson. He
He
is
can
long.
go, Kenny.
He's long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a B minus. I'm gonna
That
give it
ain't bad.
only because it's thinking about a C plus, but I'm gonna give it a B minus. I'm not sure about that Chris Middleton pickup.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, they probably had to just take him with it for salary reasons, but
Yeah.
I'm not
You
sure.
don't think they use him?
No, they're gonna use him. He's still a smart guy, but he is clearly not the same player he once was.
Yeah, that injury definitely changed him.
Completely, because he was lights out prior to that injury.
And it's crazy how losing Middleton, all of a sudden Milwaukee ain't been relevant since.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just goes to show you, as good as we consider Giannis to be, the guy who was the clutch guy in the fourth quarter who was hitting all the big buckets was Middleton. Most of the time in the games and in the playoffs, except for that finals against Phoenix. Giannis went off against Phoenix. But prior to all of that, Middleton was hitting all the clutch buckets, and that's the same situation with Jamal Murray and Jokic. Jokic is the guy that gets all the attention, but Murray is the one that they trust with the ball in his hand at the end of the game, clutch shots, game winners, all this crazy stuff. So losing Middleton just jacked up everything in Milwaukee. And then when he came back and he wasn't the same, neither was Milwaukee. And, I think that says a lot, man. And, I think the Denver fans got to look at that and appreciate Murray a whole lot more. Really got to appreciate him.
But I'm curious to see, how did you watch? I'm not trying to go off track here, but how did you watch the championship that they did win and not see the impact that Murray had? They don't win that without what if Murray didn't do what he did.
I don't understand why they don't see it either. It don't make sense to me. Yeah, Cam Thomas did get waived by Brooklyn.
Crazy.
I'm afraid of him depending on what I need on my squad, man, because the dude can score and fill it up, but it's just something about the way he scores. Yeah, as a six man, if I'm gonna use him like Jordan Clarkson, Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, yeah, I get him like that if I need a scoring punch off the bench or something like that. I get him. I pick him up. Maybe he maybe OKC can pick him up and be greedy, like Chris said. Let OKC be greedy.
Just greedy.
No.
The boys ain't had no business picking up Jared McCain.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
And fire y'all GM. Y'all GM is just, what is he doing?
Nah, let's talk about that one for real. Let's talk about that one. Hold on. Yo, OKC traded some draft picks for Jared McCain, dog. Yo.
He might have to get a burn.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to place him somewhere unless one of these guys, unless OKC knows something that we don't know, and
what the hell Derrick Henry got on?
They're not going to have like AJ Mitchell. I don't know how extensive his injury is or how significant it is. But I don't know. We just seen Casey Wallace play last night. We seen Wiggins play, but we didn't see Lou Dort. I don't know what's going on, why they feel like they need Jared McCain. Maybe it's just because somebody's contract coming up that they don't think they're gonna be able to keep. That's the only thing I can think of.
Or maybe they just, because I mean they do take people out to let other people get play. Like they'll sit some people and change the rotation around so people can play. So I don't understand. I just, like I said, they just being greedy. And so
when healthy, they're gonna find minutes for Jared McCain, because I was watching him healthy last year, his rookie year. It was times where he just went hot. Every time
Completely off, dog.
odds are it's going in. So he'll make good
Pure shooter.
Pure shooter. He's a talented player. Defensively, he's not that great defensively, but smart. He can shoot the ball well. They're gonna find him minutes, and he's still young. It's a good contract to have.
So I'm looking at the not calories, but salary situation for OKC. They have nobody that's coming off the books after this season. Everybody's locked up till at least the end of next season, right? And they have Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, and Shea all locked up until 2030, 31. So they're not going nowhere for another 4 or 5 years. They got the core three locked up. Chet Holmgren, Shea, and Jalen Williams are all locked up into 30, 31, dog. Right? So Alex Caruso is locked up to 28, 29. Aaron Wiggins locked up to 28, 29. And this Thomas Sorber guy that we've never seen play yet, he's locked up to 28, 29.
No, that sounds
sound like a dynasty.
They're gonna be like Russ who?
Correct. Yeah. Now
topics too.
Now here are the guys right here. Lou Dort is making 18 mil. Right? His contract is up at the end of next season. Cason Wallace contract is up at the end of next season. And AJ Mitchell, no, so it's just Caruso and Dort. So it looks like Jared McCain is a insurance policy for Lou Dort and Cason Wallace.
More so Cason Wallace than Lou Dort, because you're not replacing the defense that you get from Lou Dort with Jared McCain.
True.
For sure.
But they got enough defense to go around though.
So I think that's an insurance policy for Cason Wallace.
Okay.
You're gonna pay Dort.
Cason Wallace is only making $5 million and he making $7 million next year. So Lou Dort making 18 million, he at least had a decent paycheck for the first time in his career. So he probably would be okay with getting something a little bit less than that or something similar to that.
They'll probably give him 50
Cason
over 3.
Wallace is playing so good on both ends of the floor. He might be looking for more money after next season. And he might be trying to negotiate an extension right now. So I understand what they're doing. They trying to replace Cason Wallace.
Yeah, insurance policy there.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I want to talk about this James Harden one.
Well, wait a minute. What did the Sixers get in return?
Picks.
I think they got a 26 Houston first round pick. Will probably be in the 20s.
And 2 second rounds.
Okay. All right. So I feel like they did that because you didn't need to get underneath the cap because PG is out. So suspended. So they basically put them underneath the luxury tax for that third tier, second tier, whatever tier they was at that time.
What did he pop for?
Nobody knows.
We don't know. We don't know. They didn't say. I guess eventually it'll come out later. I'm not sure, but we don't know. So I'm assuming my assumption is because the Sixers didn't have a draft pick this year, maybe they really want a draft pick this year because the draft's supposed to be. But we'll see if that's going to. I don't know. They're going to do picks in the offseason. I have no idea.
Well, so Chris mentioned James Harden, so we'll move to the Cavs and James Harden. So I before they did this James Harden trade, they ended up going to go get Dennis Schroeder, right? Great backup point guard. So I thought they did that because Garland keep going out with those turf toe injuries on both his feet. This man got bilateral turf toe. They just insane. So they went and got Schroeder as an insurance policy for that. I thought that was done. But then they turn around and make the trade for James Harden and Garland. And they also end up getting Keon Ellis in that, I think in that Dennis Schroeder trade. So Keon Ellis can hoop, from Sacramento. Dennis Schroeder, Keon Ellis, James Harden. They flipped that and replacing Garland and what's the small forward that they traded to the Kings? What's his name?
DeAndre
Hunter, right? So they flip Hunter and Garland and end up getting Harden, Keon Edwards, and Dennis Schroeder. Grade that one.
This is tough for me because I think Schroeder and Ellis make it a good trade. James Harden tanks it.
Yeah, but James Harden, you got a Garland that can't even show up though.
Neither does James Harden.
I mean, he averaging 25 and 10 right now
in the regular season, but what does he do in the playoffs?
Right.
Hopefully passing the ball to Mitchell.
That'll be a C.
One can hope, but James Harden historically goes missing in the playoffs, and Cavs will make the playoffs this season. I think you just hamstring yourself. I think you put yourself behind the 8 ball by going to get James Harden to do what? Play your point guard, take Donovan Mitchell off ball. Does James Harden go into a full point guard role, or do we see James Harden from Houston, James Harden from LA?
No, I don't think we're gonna see that.
Way, I think he's stubborn. He wants to play how he wants to play, and I don't think that's going to work. It hasn't worked. It's like, are you going to got traded? You got yourself traded again. Are you going to play more team ball, or are you just going to do what you always do that don't work?
I don't know, y'all. I get that in the playoffs he be having some. I don't know what be happening in the playoffs, to be honest with you. If it ain't a bad game or a bad performance in the series, it's an injury. So I don't know what it is about the playoffs, man. That man, somebody might have daggone put that Jonathan Kuminga curse on him. I don't know. That daggone Suge Avery, what's that silly? Put that silly curse on him from Color Purple, man. But James Harden can hoop, dog. Like I mean, this can be scary. It could be. I mean, he old, but like, dang, if he don't get hurt like Steph did, it could be something, dog.
No, we know he could hoop. He's a good player, but he doesn't play team basketball when you need to, in my opinion.
I mean, he's been playing team basketball with the Clippers. You don't think?
I think James Harden plays basketball the way he wants.
Man, we're about to see. So your grade is what?
For me?
Yeah.
C.
That ain't bad.
I give it a D+.
Dang, come on, Chris.
No, I mean James Harden. I gave it a C because he's still a good player, but I just want to see.
I know what James Harden becomes in the playoffs, man, and It's not good.
Is GOAT James coming next year with Bronny and Bryce?
No.
We'll see. I give it a B. I mean, you flip Garland, who can't go for you. You don't know what his feet go do. He injured, so you get to get rid of him and give him to the Clippers for a guy who ain't been injured all season, who was playing at an all-star level, giving you 25 and 10 as a point guard. And you flip a guy that can't go for a guy that has been going. So I think just finding a swap for Garland, and your medical people has been looking at his toes for the last 2 years. They know he cooked. I mean, he was an all-star. They know Garland cooked. And the Clippers wanted to get rid of Harden so bad, they was like, give me that dude with the bad feet that ain't played but 2 or 3 games this season. Give me him and we'll give you 25 and 10. They flipped for that. And then on top of that, hey, man, if James Harden acting stupid and turning the ball over in the playoffs, we can put Dennis Schroeder in, who's a daggone very good basketball player, and he shows up in the playoffs. On top of Keon Ellis, who's a bucket. Hey, They got stronger, dog. They got better. I'm giving it a B. 100%. I'm giving it a B.
Very legend to the Hall of Fame, but of course.
All right, how about this one? Kaminga. You see they get out of jail free card right there.
I'm gonna give.
Can I say that?
I'm gonna give the Warriors an F minus. And I'm gonna give the Hawks an A.
What makes it an A? Did they do something else that I missed? But they got Gabe Vince and they swapped him for Kennard. Buddy Hield and Kaminga came in the Porzingis trade. What else the Hawks get? Did I miss? I might have missed some.
I think also they got some picks too. I think.
Yeah, they definitely did get some picks.
But this is just a restart for Atlanta. Atlanta's finally like, hey, you know what? We gave it the old college try. We're gonna go through this. We're gonna rebuild. Boom. You admit this is you waving the white flag and admitting you're in rebuild. I'm gonna always be a fan of a rebuild. You dump the major contracts and you try to get it out the mud and restart the whole shebang. Cool. F minus for the Warriors because you mishandled the Kaminga situation in the worst way possible. Draymond still has a job. You went and got Kristaps Porzingis for what? I don't know what they're doing. You got rid of one of your only other shooters outside of Steph Curry and Buddy Hield. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is inconsistent. Pods can hit but inconsistent. Post can hit but inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Butler gone. Draymond Green, he's shooting threes now, but that don't make him a 3-point shooter. He's not a splash brother. So you get rid of your other at least somewhat consistent shooter in Buddy Hield to get a 7-footer who can't stay on the floor. Draymond still got a job, and you lost your young talent that you could have built the future around this franchise once Steph and Donkey retired. F minus. Fire everybody.
Draymond must have some Epstein files type of stuff on this organization. They will not get rid of this man. What does he know? He must know something.
He's got to have some.
Release the files, y'all. Release the files because he got to go.
That man surviving all types of. I'm like, yeah, boy. They probably be in the office and he looking at Draymond in his eyes. Why can't I quit you? You know what I mean? Just he don't understand it either, man. Steve Kerr don't get it. Joe Lacob don't get it. Dunleavy don't understand. Only person who had common sense was freaking Bob Myers, man. He knew it was time to burn it down.
I didn't create a whole hashtag.
He released the four.
Order files.
Who all you think in the files that Draymond got? All of them?
Whoever in upper management. Steve Kerr, the owner, the GM.
Steph.
It had to happen the night they had their championship parade, or maybe the night they won it. He got 4 years worth of footage because they won 4 times. Everybody drunk. He just feeding them drinks and then start to record them. Like
I think he got Steph in them files too.
He definitely got
Steph. Steph, the golden child. He's Steph's unofficial bodyguard. Like, but he's also like the ugly friend that be with the hot chick.
Nah, Chris, because
that's Draymond Green.
Nah, because Steph know he needs to go, and he's scared to say something, so he got him in them files. He got something on him.
Yeah, he got him. He got him in the files for sure. The boy, they must be doing some crazy stuff, man. Because ain't no way in the world.
It is San Francisco.
It definitely is San Fran.
It is San Francisco. So we don't know what's going on about there. But F minus, and I might throw another minus on there just because.
Well, this was supposed to be Atlanta Hawks grade, but you jump to the Warriors.
I told you I give Atlanta an A. I'm all for acknowledging and starting rebuilds. They got an A for me.
So F for Golden State.
F minus.
Is he even healthy?
No, they said the notification just came out. Kerr said, we've never had a player like him, and they think that he can play for them real soon.
Yeah. And here's the issue with Porzingis though. Not only the injuries that he was having, that was like, leg injuries and stuff like that in Boston. The last year he was in Boston, it wasn't that type of injury. It was an illness. He had a mystery illness that they couldn't figure out what it was. So he kept getting sick and couldn't get on the floor. And that mystery illness is still bothering him now in Atlanta. Well, now he's in Golden State, but
did KP got the ring with Boston, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he played.
So wait a minute. Steph, Draymond, KP, Al Horford, Pod, Quentin Post,
Moses Moody.
What are we doing here? They have no center.
Well, they got a center, but he's 42, who's Al Horford and Quentin Post.
Like I said, they have no center.
They're bigger than they was 2 days ago. Because, well, anyway, they do have a center because they play Draymond at center. That's what Steve Kerr likes. And when I heard his explanation for it, why this or why this guy won't play, because they traded Davis Jackson as well, who was a big they can handle it. They don't even play him. And then when they asked him why he goes small so much, he said because that's the lineup that Draymond does the best with. And I'm like, why the heck is you catering your lineup about what helps Draymond?
Release the fouls.
And it ain't like it's helping Draymond score. So you're handicapping your team because it's good for Draymond. What is good for the team, sir?
Hashtag.
You get out rebounded every night.
Hashtag release the Warrior fouls. That tells you right there what the heck this man got on his team.
This man said it's good for Draymond. I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life, man.
Has he not seen how Draymond plays lately?
That man is crazy. The Lakers got Luke Kennard from the Hawks for Gabe Vincent. This got to move the needle for you, Britne. Like, you love this one, right?
Lakers send Gabe Vincent to Atlanta for Luke Kennard. Correct. So I love it for who?
You got to love it for the Lakers. This is like Luke Kennard. This is great, right? This is the one. This makes them a contender, correct?
Absolutely the fuck not.
I'm like, thank you for that.
D minus.
Because I wasn't sure how I should answer that proper. Look, he shoots the 3-ball well, but what else does he do?
JJ Redick turning the Lakers into a whole team of JJ Redicks.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, if he sees something in you that remind him of himself, you can get on that squad. Because I don't know how Jake from State Farm is starting, boy. Jake LaRavia is starting. I'm like, man, you got to be. But I like Jake from State Farm. I like him though. But like, dang, like that's what you want starting.
Does Luke Kennard play defense?
He ain't no slouch. He ain't Luka. He played defense better than Austin Reeves for sure.
I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know. I just think I don't know. They need to go do what they always do. Go find another superstar and buy themselves a ring. That's not. They have done it a lot though. But it's not going to work. First, I think it's time for LeBron to go. That's number one. I like Austin Reeves. Luka, sure, offensively, defensively, absolutely not. I just don't know if it moves the needle for me. It doesn't do anything for me.
No, it don't. I knew it didn't move the needle, but they tried. They gave it the old college try, right? They made a move. I don't know what
D minus. I'm strict with these grades. These is terrible. Trade deadline was kind of weak, to be honest.
I'm gonna say F.
This was strong. I mean, not the other names, but getting Jaren Jackson to add him to marketing. Next year they go have a healthy West. What's his last? Walker
Kessler.
Walker Kessler. They go have a huge lineup. You know, if they want to play big, they can play Jared at the 4.
They already said they're coming to the big lineup.
Smart, very smart. Larry marketing at 3.
Keontae George, Walker Kessler, Jaren Jackson Jr., Laurie Markkinen, and Flip.
No. The point,
Kyle Filipowski.
No. Filipowski is not going to be
starting. No, he's not starting. But I'm saying like that's the rotation that they're gonna have.
Yeah, but the point guard though,
Keontae George.
Nah, he be playing off the ball.
Ace Bailey.
Isaiah Collier.
It could be Collier, but dang, I forgot Ace Bailey in it, bro.
In there.
I give this A. Jazz made a move.
I was shocked that they went and got Jared Jackson. I wasn't expecting it. I like him.
That wasn't the Grizzly I was expecting to move at the deadline, but it was a good trade.
Yeah, when Grizzlies traded him, I said, okay, they completely going this.
I thought they was blowing it up too, and then Josh still got a job. So
yeah, I think he's gonna be an offseason. I think they're gonna I don't know if they're gonna keep Laurie Markkinen though. I think they're gonna let him walk, or not walk, but trade him in maybe offseason. They're gonna trade him soon.
I think they stay on Laurie.
I mean, but if they stay with Laurie, then there's gonna be no upward mobility for Ace Bailey. They gotta figure out a way to get Ace Bailey minutes. And if they could flip marketing for draft capital, or maybe a vet, if they start playing playoff basketball next year and they need a vet, I think they should, because I think Ace Bailey is going to start to blossom pretty soon.
Why would marketing block Ace Bailey?
Because they're both,
it's not like they play the same position.
They both forwards, and they both play on the perimeter.
Yeah, but marketing is 6'10", so he's more.
Ace Bailey's 6'10".
Is he?
Well, there was a rumor at the draft that he measured shorter than that. They said he measured at 6'7", 6'8", but he was listed at 6'10" in college. So I don't know. So they said he about 6'7", 6'8". Let me look. Let me see what they got.
I thought he was a guard.
He plays on the perimeter, but he's Brandon Miller or bigger. Brandon Miller's 6'7". I think Ace Bailey is legit 6'8". I think he's a legit 6'8". Look him up.
They got him at 6'9" on Google. That is
6'9".
crazy.
Yeah.
But they got him. But ESPN has him as the Utah Jazz's guard.
Well, so okay, so if you want to play him at guard, that means he's playing behind George.
Why? Why wouldn't you just play George at the 1 and him at the 2?
George ain't a 1 though. Pull up their roster. Hold on.
Current team, Utah Jazz, point guard, Keontae George. 6'4". Ain't no way he not a point guard at being at 6'4". So Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Laurie Markkinen, Jaren Jackson Jr., Walker Kessler is your potential 5-man lineup. That's kind of nasty.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta take this phone call.
What you think, Britne?
It would be, but I don't think Laurie Markkinen is going to be there. I think
they already said they're committed to that big lineup. Like they want this to work together.
At this point in Laurie Markkinen's career, he's what, 28, about to be 29 years old, I believe.
Oh, Drew Brees made it to the Hall of Fame. My favorite quarterback. Yeah. Let me see. I got a whole bunch of stuff going on at the same time.
No, I think
he's 28. He's 28.
28. I'm pretty sure he wants to be in a situation where he's tired of losing. Like I don't see him being.
But do you not see, like, I can see it as Utah making the move to be like, we're making the move to contend.
Right.
Like, you don't go get Jaren Jackson Jr. to not contend. That's not a move that you do. And if you was doing it to replace Laurie Markkinen, you would have traded Laurie Markkinen.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I mean, if that's the potential lineup, that like if I'm visualizing it correctly, Keontae George, at the 1, Ace Bailey at the 2.
I think he'll be the 3. Ace Bailey guarding 2s.
They got him listed as a guard. He's 6'9". I mean,
yeah, but I think he'll
that's that. I mean, I guess that would be considered a rangy wing.
Yeah, I just feel like his best position is 3.
But we've seen tall lineups work before.
Yeah.
The smallest person is the point guard. And sometimes, like, if you look at, not Memphis, I think Charlotte ran a lineup like that. LaMelo Ball being 6'7", and then everybody else is taller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they move quickly.
Right.
They're not slow on defense. You know what I'm saying? They rotate well. They move around. I think you can kind of get the same because Jaren Jackson's not that slow for a big man. Jaren Jackson can move. Can stretch the floor.
Yeah.
So you still adding shooting with a big man. We already know Laurie can shoot. Walker Kessler. So I don't know, because then Jaren Jackson, Walker Kessler, and Laurie Markkinen kind of all play the same position.
Right. Walker Kessler is a 4.
You're not gonna have a 7-1 small forward. You're not gonna do that.
Are they trying to start Walker Kessler?
He'll probably be the starter, but then
how's it gonna work?
I don't know because then so you probably put Laurie at the 4,
and he jumped.
Jaren Jackson at the 5, Walker Kessler first man off the bench, Ace Bailey at the 3, and then you figure out who's your 2 guard.
That would be the best option. The Walker Kessler,
because Jaren Jackson is 7 feet. Laurie Markkinen is 7'1". Walker Kessler is 7'2". Hella tall. .6'10". Jaren Jackson's 6'10". So Jaren Jackson's definitely going to play power forward.
We're gonna see, because I just feel like you could flip Laurie Markkinen at this point in time with this draft coming.
Don't forget about Kyle Filipowski off the bench too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They got enough talent to be okay to let him go.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
Utah has an interesting situation though. This could play any way. Like you keep it, you see if it works. You go draft guards, you go trade for guards, you go sign guards in free agency, and then you make that work, or you go ahead and unload Laurie Markkinen in the offseason.
I think the best time to unload him. You don't want to wait too long. I say I'm telling you, it's the best time to unload him, especially to with this draft class coming up. This draft class is nasty. So,
and it's not like Utah's contending this year. So I think they'll be in the lottery for sure.
Not going to contend next year.
I don't know. Walker Kessler come back. Yeah, Utah is 16-36. They're
look at the West. It's a lot of teams they gotta get through.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
So
not saying that they're gonna be conference finals overnight. But
I get what you're saying, though.
I think this is a jump in the right direction. I think like unlike Atlanta, who's going full rebuild, right? We dump everything, get picks, start over. I think Utah is kind of doing a hybrid rebuild. Like, hey, let's get some pieces now. We know we're gonna get some stuff in the draft because of our picks.
Mm-hmm.
Or we use that as leverage and get more pieces.
Right.
So it's interesting. It's interesting.
And I'm also curious to see who's free agent.
Matter of fact, let's see who is free agents this year.
A solid 2 guard that might be out there, or go get one. Their things may change a little bit.
Let's see. So LeBron is unrestricted. Trae Young has a player option. Zach LaVine has a player option in Sacramento. James Harden has a player option.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum is an unrestricted free agent after this year. Chris Middleton is unrestricted.
Unless they want some veteran leadership, that's about it for some of those guys.
KP is an unrestricted. And Kristaps Porzingis.
You were talking
about. Andrew Wiggins has a player option. Fred VanVleet has a player option. I doubt he leaves Houston though. And if he does leave Houston, he's not going to Utah. Anthony Simons is an unrestricted free agent. I know he just got traded to Chicago, but he has no tether. And I don't think there was word of like a signing, a trading sign. So as far as I know, that's going to stand. He's going to be unrestricted. Why Terry Rozier is still on here, I don't know. And he just won his salary lawsuit too, so I guess he still gets his salary. Huh?
Terry Rozier?
Yeah.
Is he free?
He dealing with that gambling probe.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. No, he's a free agent.
No.
Well, technically, he's still tethered to Miami.
No, I don't mean free agent. I mean chief.
Oh, I think he's still out and about.
Oh, all right.
He just can't leave the state or the country, I'm sure.
And him and Chauncey Billups, right?
Yeah. And DeJounte Porter.
That's great.
Or Dante Porter, excuse me.
That's great.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope has a player option that gives you some good shooting off the bench. They don't need another center. They don't need big man. Norman Powell in Miami is unrestricted free agent. Colin Sexton is an unrestricted free agent. Do they do a reunion? Does he go back to Utah?
I mean,
Kevin Herter just got traded to the Pistons. He's an unrestricted free agent. Austin Reeves has a player option, but I'm pretty sure they're going to sign him. He's going to take that option. Kobe White just traded to Charlotte as an unrestricted free agent. This was a lot of contract dumping is what I'm seeing this year.
Right.
A lot of contract dumping. Luke Kennard, unrestricted free agent. He just got traded. Gabe Vincent, unrestricted. He just got traded. Quentin Grimes, unrestricted. Jaden Ivey, restricted. So if he gets offered, I think Chicago has a chance to match it. Benedict Mathurin, restricted. Tyus Jones, unrestricted. Ayo Dosunmu, unrestricted. So there's some guards. Nothing
that stands out.
Franchise changing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
if you trade Lauri Markkanen or something that's going to make a hit, so I wouldn't do it if I can't get what I want, but I will do it to hopefully capitalize on his value right now, and then hopefully team whether that's through the draft or by going out and trading for a decent player. So.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Like I wouldn't get rid of him, but I
gotta see what Keyonte George is doing. Because that might be their one. That might be their guy.
And the question is Lauri Markkanen still want to be there? I know he's quiet, he don't really say much. But there's a reason why he's been in trade room forever.
Oh, and I think Lonzo Ball is gonna get waived. I think he's getting waived by Utah. It hasn't officially hit on here yet. Keyonte George is
young talent on the Utah Jazz, and I love that Jaren Jackson.
Keyonte George is averaging 24 points this season. Huh?
I didn't even know that.
He's averaging 24 points this season.
Him with Ace Bailey.
Let me see what Ace is doing. Ace is averaging 11.3. So he's still not really. He hasn't gotten to his full potential yet.
That's fine. He'll get there
for sure. He just dropped 20 in the loss against the Hawks.
Right. I think
the Keyonte George numbers is crazy, And then let me see what Lauri Markkanen is doing. Lauri Markkanen is averaging 27. And then
Lauri Markkanen averaging 27.
Mm-hmm.
Values.
And Walker Kessler was getting you a double-double every night before he only played 5 games. but he out for the season. But in those 5 games, he was giving you 14 and 10 or 14 and 11. So Keontae George giving you 24 and 6 assists. I mean, those aren't ideal point guard numbers. You kind of want those assists to come up some. But I mean, as far as production goes, 24 points out of the one spot is better than what I thought. Like you said, you didn't know he was putting that up.
That's solid.
And then what was Jaren Jackson averaging? Jaren Jackson was averaging 19 in Memphis. So
yeah, but he gonna give you something on the defensive side of the ball too.
Yeah.
I love Jaren.
He was averaging 1.5 block and 1 steal. His rebounds was a little low. Only 5.8 rebounds so far this season per game. And I don't think those numbers is going to tremendously jump unless you put him at the center and let Lauri be like the stretch 4 or whatever.
Right.
And then Lauri's numbers will go up.
I guess I'm just curious to see what their plan is for the likes of Ace Bailey. Does Lauri take away from an Ace Bailey? So that's like an interesting. And that's why I said that's something they can still. Ace Bailey has a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
So they got a lot of talent. So let's see what
I don't
happens.
know. This will be interesting to see. I'll watch this situation closely in the offseason, especially once the lottery comes out, find out where everybody lands. And we'll bookmark this and remember just if this is what they want to run with and see and experiment next season when everybody's fully healthy, everybody's back, or if they're doing this to move Lauri or anybody else in the offseason. And but it could be a, like I said, not conference finals overnight, but they could be better than they have been.
And I believe it. I just feel like if you want Ace Bailey to reach his full potential, you gotta get the room thing. And I don't know if he'll ever reach the potential the likes of Lauri Markkanen. He could, but I feel like he'll be shadows. Lauri Markkanen is a whole player.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, for sure. Like he's a bucket. Clearly, he putting up 27 at the forward center spot.
Right.
He's doing something right. Let's see what else Mel got here. Vucci Mane from the Bulls to the Celtics. How you feeling?
I've always been a fan of Vucevic.
He's been on a clutch tear this season. He's been the clutch guy for the Bulls. So I was actually a little surprised to see that they moved him. But they did get Anthony Simons and I want to say something else back for him. And now Vucevic is in Boston. So what does that do for Boston?
Vucci Mane.
Is that an answer?
Hey, bro, look.
World Breaker like it. World Breaker like it.
Hey, man, let's say this. They had Al Horford and Porzingis when they won the championship. Then they lost Porzingis to Al Horford, and they didn't replace him, and they didn't have a center, and now they got one. And that was number 2 without one, and now they got one. He can stretch the floor. He can shoot the 3. He done hit two game winners from the corner from the 3 with the Bulls this season. He good at the post up, and he's not a cone on defense either. Rebounds, like this is perfect. I can't wait to see him on the floor. It's gonna be good.
What's your grade for it?
A+.
Only player he would have to worry about, but he lucked up because this player's not always healthy at all. Would be Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid tends to cook him, but because Joel Embiid ain't never healthy, I give it an A.
So what did Boston give up for Vucevic? It was Simons, and was it just 1-for-1, or what else did they give up for him?
I think it was Simons and some other miscellaneous stuff. But as far as players, Simons was the big name.
So we know that Boston kind of misused Simons, bringing him off the bench. Does this give Jaylen Brown a temporary number 2 while Jason Tatum gets healthy, like a solid, consistent number 2? Do you play him as a number 2?
Not the way Boston play. I mean, it depends on how they see him, because there's two different ways to use them. You can use them the way they use Porzingis, and if you remember the championship year, Porzingis had the highest points per game when you just take post ups. Like, they was going in the post to Porzingis a lot that year, and he produced even more points in the post when he touched the ball than Jokic did. Like, Porzingis was like, so if they use him like Porzingis, then he'll be a number 2. But if they use him like Al Horford, like, hey, set a lot of screens, make sure you rebound, make sure you take up space on defense in the paint, and hit the open 3, be a relief valve for us for the open 3, then that means Derek White will still be their number 2, or Peyton Pritchard, and they just relying on the guards to produce all their points, right? So it just depends. We'll see.
For some reason, I'm not a huge fan of Derek White being their number 2. I understand it, respect it, but I think at this point he dropped down to the.
Yeah, that's because White ain't really a legit number 2 as far as talent or as far as mindset.
Derek White still there?
Yeah.
He still got a job.
Every now and then he'll come out and drop 25, 30.
Oh my God. Sidebar, off topic but on topic. When Reggie Miller compared Caitlin Clark to Peyton Pritchard,
bro, I love
her world shattered.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
Like,
oh man, that was funny.
I loved it, but this is the thing. Her fans was mad because it was like, how you gonna compare a generational player to Peyton Pritchard, who's a 6-man? I'm like, why are you thinking about it that way? Like, Reggie Miller was thinking about what type of game he see.
Right.
And then he wasn't thinking, I need to respect this person and compare them to another generational talent. And he might not even see her as a generational talent. I don't see her as a generational talent. I see her as a generational, as far as popularity, right? That's at very high heights.
Yeah.
As far as popularity, as far as game, I think Paige is a generational talent. That's a game you don't see that often. She's legit.
I love
Juju is generational. So, but yeah, her fans was like, yeah, she's more like Steph. When have you seen Steph hold and dribble the ball that long for 18 seconds of a shot clock?
Steph
don't play like that. She don't play nothing like Steph. Only thing her and Steph do like is tape deep threes. They don't play nothing alike, dog.
I think Steph's a little.
You said what?
Steph's a little.
Oh yeah, your Wi-Fi. Yeah, your Wi-Fi in the dump.
We done took too long. Your Wi-Fi tapping out.
Oh man.
We almost done anyway, though. We almost done. But nah, that's how I see that. Let's move to the Clips.
Benedict Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson.
Forget the rest of it. Benedict Mathurin. He replaced James Harden. I know he averaged about 15 and James was averaging 25, but he is capable of averaging 20 plus points, man. And
does he start?
Well, probably not, because he's new to the offense and new to the system, and Ty Lue probably want to go with the person who been there first. So Chris Dunn might start still. But
facts.
Smash drop fast in the Britne.
Facts.
But Mathurin, hey bro, he is a freaking problem. He's a bucket. He's a great athlete. He go play better defense than Harden. This was not an upgrade, but at the same time,
it was more than a lateral move.
Yeah, is what the Clippers needed more than James Harden.
But was it worth giving up Zubac for? Because now you leave Brook Lopez out there on that island.
No, this wasn't worth giving up Zubac, but if Zubac wasn't going to get you to where you was going, you just holding him in jail, you might as well release the Kraken and figure something else out.
I know you hate this because now Brook Lopez will start.
Yeah, I already won that bet, big dog. What? How long? You owe me.
I do owe you destination. I
Yeah,
I ain't forgot. I've been busy. What's up?
Does this help the Clippers?
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Sixers fan, I love it. I mean, our unprotected pick isn't until 2020, I believe. It's looking
20 who?
2028. That's looking.
Oh.
What in the James Harden trade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I think the Clippers was just doing stuff after they let James Harden go. This doesn't move the needle that much for me. I give it a C+. I do know what Benedict is capable of, and it'd be nice to see him in a role where he's not the backup. You know what I'm saying? Like he might get the starting job and we might be able to concede a different version, and he might end up blossoming into a all-star.
He go off. He better than Tyrese Maxey, dog.
If this
he about to go off, dog. I'm telling you.
If this is what the Clippers are hanging their future on, I'm not mad at it.
He about to go off.
He could go off. That's cool. But you ain't gotta say that about my guy.
Oh nah. He see, bro.
Do you even have a Maxey jersey yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't work on players' jerseys unless they win a championship.
So yeah, I guess.
Where your Jalen Hurts jersey at?
It's funny, I don't have Jalen.
You got AJ Brown?
I have his high school jersey.
He about to be out of Philly too.
I low-key made a mistake and got the other guy's jersey. And I was like, I can't wear this for a while.
The other guy?
Running back.
Oh, Saquon Barkley? Saquon Barkley.
That was before all the playing joy rides in the all season. And to spending time with that orange for love.
The Cheeto man?
Yeah. So I ain't pull it out. I'm gonna give him grace eventually. I just need a little time.
Without Saquon Barkley, y'all probably wouldn't have won that ring that year.
Saquon. This man says Saquon.
Because it's a I don't know where it's from, but it's a clip of somebody calling him Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley.
Appreciate you.
All right. Yeah, he better than Maxey, dog. Y'all go see. Don't worry about it. I look, this always happens. I say something about a player that I see that nobody else can see. And then a year later or 2 years later, y'all be like, oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
Off topic, but it just happened, man. Shout out to my guy, my second favorite quarterback, Matthew Stafford, just secured his first MVP.
My dog. Hey, that also solidifies his Hall of Fame, dog.
He's going.
Yeah, he's going.
4,700 yards, 46 touchdowns. Shout out to Matthew Stafford, man. Congratulations.
Well deserved, man. Well deserved.
He was hooping. He was balling.
Well deserved.
Took him to about 40.
Hey man, listen. Hey, it did. We took what 12 years off his career. So now on the other side of this, how do you feel about Zubac and the Pacers? What does that do for you?
Nothing this year.
This don't give him. This don't push him to the play-in at least.
Nah. But you know what's scary though? You know what's scary?
What?
You know who else was in the running to get Zubac?
Who?
OKC. It came
what?
The wire. They were trying to get him, dog.
Golly, they just greedy. Where they get all this money from? Shout out to Sam Presti. He out there doing some dark magic with the financials.
Bruh, to have his top 3 players locked up that all the way into the same, like their contract is in sync with each other. You know what I mean? Some people like to stagger it, so they we did with you this year and you that yesterday. We don't have to have a whole bunch of money going out like all at once the same year every year. But they locked them up the same year all the way to 2030, 2031. That's so smart, dog.
5 years of just,
and then everybody else is interchangeable. So all he got to do is use those draft picks. As soon as it get time to pay Caruso and we can't afford them, 2 years before that, I'm gonna get his replacement. Like that's what he's doing. He's got Casey Wallace. He got this year and next year on his contract. Jared McCain is already his replacement, and Jared McCain's contract goes 1 year after Casey. You get what I'm saying? So all the rotating pieces are the ones that he's just changing in and out with free agents and draft picks, and he got his core guys locked up. Man, I love it, dog. I love it.
While all the other teams are just being idiots, and you stuck with old injured dudes and can't
when SGA, J. Will, and Chet is old like Steph, Clay, and Draymond were, the only person that needs to have a max contract still is SGA. Chet and J. Will, your max money is done. We have to find your replacement, and they have to be on the floor more than you with SGA. And you just start to fall back gradually until you go into the bench like Iguodala did. You're not supposed to be old, get the most money and the most minutes, while the young guys is just sitting there on the bench. That's not how it's supposed to go. But I'm on my soapbox, man.
Now, they did everything right. I mean, from when they first started this drafting, building through the draft, developing, they did everything right.
Nah, very smart. I like it. Let me check these scores before we end it, man. I'm gonna see what's going on. The Charlotte Hornets won, so there's like what nine straight. They streaking, baby. They streaking 109-99 against the Rockets. They beating good teams, dog. A 5-point game with San Antonio and Dallas with 1:39 left. Dallas hanging in there, dog. Cooper Flag. Let me see what Cooper Flag got. He might have got 40. 32. Just a little smooth 32. We got 32. I told you they be in their games, dog. Philly is beating the Lakers by 6. 40 to no, I'm sorry, that's 7. 40 to 33 in the second quarter. Golden State is beating Phoenix by 6.
How many points Joel got?
You think Joel playing?
Yeah, he playing. Right. 30 in the first.
He got 16, 6 of 9, 4 from 4 behind the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 turnovers, no steals, no blocks, no fouls.
Hey, Warburger said it might be time for you to admit you're a Hornets fan.
Who?
Hornets fan.
He said
I like basketball. Y'all gotta check the line. I'm not a Hornets fan.
Yes, you are. Look,
I represent my city.
Not
my city. I represent my state.
That little twinkle in his eye when they doing well. That little smirk on his face. He be like,
he be lighting up when he talk about Charlotte.
For real.
No, I don't.
Somebody said he need to dust off that Larry Johnson jersey.
I like North Carolina as a state. Right. And I like LaMelo Ball. As much as you can like a player, like, I don't like a player. I don't like players for real. Big grown man running around here. Nah, yeah. It's not much to like, but I like basketball, so I like people who can play basketball. Y'all want me to be a Hornets fan so bad, dog.
It's a whole soliloquy about not directly liking players, but I like basketball. Okay.
I like basketball, dog. And if you can play basketball, then I'll watch you. And I like watching Melo. Melo can hoop. Melo can hoop, dog. All right, man. That's it, man. We're at 1 hour and 30. That's everything. What we missed. I mean, it's a lot of teams, a lot of other trades I didn't,
nothing else that really mattered. Everything was like little, like Jaden Ivey, Kobe White, little
ones
shit like that. Yeah.
Are you mad that y'all didn't make a huge swing at somebody?
Nah, and I kind of figured we wasn't. They don't want to. I mean, I like Kevin Herter. It adds another shooter. It's not a number 2. It's not the fix that we need, but it's I figure we wouldn't make no splash, and I'm not mad. I mean, right now we're running with what works. You know what I'm saying? So, second best record in the league. And I mean, granted, we did just lose to the Wizards tonight, but a lot of good teams feel the bad teams today. So I don't feel so bad.
Wizards clapped y'all, man. But Wordbreaker keep telling me I'm gonna wear all these jerseys. First of all, I already have the Dale Curry throwback. I got that. If you got a Bobcats one, send it. Gerald Wallace, it don't matter. Kemba Walker, I'll rock it. Look, I like North Carolina. Like, don't threaten me with a good time with a free jersey. If you got the jersey, go ahead and donate it. I frame it. It'll be somewhere in the stew. I'm just because I ain't a fan of the team don't mean I won't rock the jersey. I definitely will rock the jersey.
See,
Matthew Stafford named all 4 of his girls with boy names.
Well, let me guess them.
His daughters?
All 4 of his daughters have boy names.
He got an Alex.
Nope.
Jamie?
Nope.
Sean? No, that's
nope. Y'all not gonna catch them either.
Well, all right, what are they?
It's not gonna be like
Chandler, Hunter, Tyler, Sawyer.
Never mind. Let me not say that. Never mind.
Shout out to Matthew Stafford, man, winning MVP. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, for sure.
He really wanted a boy. He got 4 girls.
Hunter is a unisex name. I did not know.
Hunter is unisex? Tyler is more unisex to me. I know Tyler is more unisex. I've known a few girls to be named Chandler.
I mean, I guess all names are unisex though.
Melvin, you
I was gonna say Melvin.
You gonna talk to it? You gonna talk to a girl named Melvin?
I went to school with a girl named LaMelvin.
No. Melvin.
Girl named Melvin. She probably out there big.
Melvin unisex. I mean, if her name Melvin, I rock with it. If you met a dude named Britne, but he spelled it different because I know a lot of Ashleys. This guy.
There's a
right. Like so every name is unisex.
Yeah, that Melvin.
Yeah,
sex.
Melvin is unisex. Yeah, Melvin is unisex. If that was a girl named Melvin, you wouldn't think that. Like initially, you'd be like, "Dang, I ain't never heard a girl named Melvin." But after a couple of days, you'd be like, "Yeah." The next time you hear a girl named Melvin, you'd be like, "Yeah, that fits."
He said, "Nah, a girl named Melvin is a violation."
That's a serious.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I think that big girl that be putting sour cream on everything, she probably would be like a female Melvin.
I guarantee you that's not her name though.
Mel don't like her.
I want her arrested ASAP, man, and throw the kill.
Mel don't like her.
I really wish we could have swapped her out for Britne Griner in Russia, man. They should have sent her. For real, man. She is not adding anything to society, dog. Like she's not doing nothing for the economy, bro. Her profile and her link. I want her LinkedIn take down. I want her license suspended. I don't want her to be able to drive and go nowhere. Cancel all her DoorDashes, like for real, man. Because I know she ain't going to go shop and pick that food up.
She be putting sour cream on everything, like
everything, man.
Some of the things that she make wouldn't be bad until she throw the sour cream on, and then she just dumps sour cream on it.
She eating, boy. I know that not tart, boy.
Yeah, you worried about that? I'm worried about that toilet. I know that toilet got a couple of comment shots in it. That toilet done took some heavy damage.
Boy, booty dust all on the seat and back dust.
And then she be posing it and dancing around it, and I'm just like, girl, I
can't stand you, girl, man.
They make the wrong people famous, man. Get her.
I have no idea what y'all talking about, but now I gotta look this person up. I have no idea.
I know you've seen the videos. He sent them in the group chat.
I can't stand that girl, man.
He sent them in the group chat.
Chris.
Oh yeah, you don't fuck with us.
No, I just
you don't fuck with us.
But let's be real.
Motherfucker gotta do a rain dance to summon your ass.
That girl just looks sour, dog. I know her back shot win smell like city bus seats.
All right, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we ever shot my kids? You been watching Out the Mud, man? We ever shot my kids?
You ain't know smell the city bus seats, man. When it was leather, is the city bus seat still leather, bruh? Soon as you sit down, that wind come up, like, man, let me get off this bus, man. I'm gonna stand up and hold this daggone.
Oh man! Every time we get to the end of the show and you say some crazy shit, I'm gonna hit you with that shit, bro. Every time.
We all right, man. It's Rashad McCants. We out the mud, man. It was the beginning of the show.
Rashad McCants, man. Oh man, we almost made it. We almost made it.
All right, man. We out, dog. Man, I catch y'all in the next. No show tomorrow, right? This our full panel Friday.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure. Let's do it.
Let me know if y'all bored and y'all want to do one out.
Available.
Eyes available. She talking like us, like Kizzy. Hey, what was Chicken George's wife name? Kizzy.
Why you gotta think that far back? You could have just said The Color Purple. God dang.
She said eyes
I
available.
love Harpo.
The Lord show no I do, but if he put his hands on me again, I kill him.
Beat me.
You told Harpo to beat me, man.
If we do one tomorrow, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to talk about?
Oh man, it's so much stuff going on, man. We got plenty to talk about, man.
Even do our gotta have at least all time.
Y'all want to do a freestyle? Freestyle Friday?
We can freestyle it, but I just thought about something.
What's up?
She wants to go live tomorrow because she gonna have that championship belt with her. That's the only reason why she want to do it, and for that reason, I won't be there.
You don't have to. Guess what? It'll be there next week, and next week, and the next week.
I can't believe I lost. Hey, you know what? Before we get off though, I want to give Britne her just due.
Next week, bruh.
I don't know how she did it. She was hooping on them picks. I was in there for a minute,
GPT,
and I had one bad week, and it shot me out.
Well, football, Mel. My name.
I had one bad week, but I will take anybody winning except Mel. So,
nah, dog.
2 years in a row. 2 years in a row, Mel ain't won this belt. So I'm just happy about that.
I got enough belts, dog. Somebody said Britney's bad. Yeah, bad isn't bad. Not bad isn't good.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Listen,
he loved pulling that belt. That ain't even our belt. that was a whole nother league.
First of all,
that ain't got nothing. That's the CFL.
You don't got one.
Get that CFL belt out of here.
First of all, you don't have one of these, sir. That's first and foremost. Second of all, I've won 3 years in a row fantasy football. I got rings and belts to prove it.
Chris.
And then I won a pick'em league.
What's up, Britne?
And I got a belt to prove that.
I'm like a Dallas Cowboy fan, always living in the past.
Living in the past 30 years ago.
Hey, but listen, Britne, you gotta win 3 more times to match me though.
Ain't nobody worried about I's the champ right now. Right here. I'm the champ, and you got to live with that.
But look, listen, you had to live when I was the champ forever. And I got 4.
Around. So as far as I know, you could be gassing like everybody because I wasn't around.
No.
I didn't see it. I didn't hear it.
Chris know what it is.
Know what is?
A season with 1 loss. I just swept through the whole season, 1 loss.
Who was the one loss? Who was the one loss?
I had no clue.
You know who it was.
I don't remember loss. When you got 14 wins, why would I remember loss?
You know who the loss was.
I don't remember that. I remember the playoffs just sweeping through it.
Crazy how people forget.
Yeah, I did forget that. I don't even know how you remember something like that. Was that your only win?
No. Stop.
Why you ain't beat me in the playoffs?
I don't think I made it that year.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I have had the worst luck with fantasy the last couple of years. I was really good beforehand, but
I'm gonna tell you why.
So last year, not this past year that went by, but the year before, in one of my leagues, I had the number 1 pick. I drafted CMC. He didn't play.
Right.
This year, I had Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Tucker Kraft, Mike Evans, and a couple of other guys that all ended up getting hurt for all or majority of the season.
Not enough.
I've had bad luck.
It's not bad luck, Chris. This is why you're losing. You have dedicated your entire fantasy football season to making sure I don't win. And you just can't put that type of bad energy in the atmosphere. The name of Chris's team is Do Not Trade with Mel. That's the name of his team. I've offered this man lifeline after lifeline, and he refused to take it because it's me.
I still made the playoffs this year.
And you could have been in the championship, but you wasn't. I was. So first of all, Britne, is this light bothering you because the light is hitting off the goal? Are you good? You need shades? Or do I need to put this away? Are you good? Because I saw you blinking. Are you good, Britne? I mean, I can turn it this way to see if it don't reflect. Oh, look at all that shine. Look at all that shine, man. God, I can turn it this way. Maybe that's different. But anyway, like I was saying, I've given this man lifeline after lifeline.
No, you be sending bullshit.
No, you be blocking your blessings. No, I be telling you don't block your blessings.
You hear this? Get this guy out of here.
You don't know.
Get this guy out of here.
Don't block your blessing, baby.
Next year I'm gonna screenshot every trade you send me, and I'm gonna compile a folder at the end of the season. And we can let the chat decide. Was these good trade ideas, or was Mel selling bullshit?
They're not gonna know if they're good trades or not. They're not the 3-time champ. I am.
With a Spygate, Deflategate. He juicing.
I'm gonna sleep with my belt tonight, man.
He juicing.
You feel me?
That's
I might sleep with my shades on too, because my fantasy football future is so bright. I gotta wear shades. I got to.
Pick 'em leads when it ain't that bright, so feel good about it.
I was in second place. I wouldn't fall. I was in second place, man.
If I can recall, second place is first place loser. What talking about?
Hey, it is what it is. You know, that lets you know I'm always performing for top notch. I'm never in the middle of the pack or never at the bottom. Never at the bottom.
The L. All the way.
Hey, look, it is what it is. I took an L this year, but look, hey, every championship got to come through me. You'll be the defending champ next year, but everyone is still going to be gunning to beat me. You feel me? You ain't had no rhythm on that. That look like Caitlin Clark when she Caitlin Clark when she danced.
Champs do whatever they want. Don't take my title away, baby. Let's go.
Hey, look, my stuff is in the record books, baby. I can pull up my 3-time championship run. I mean, I can pull this. Matter of fact, I'll send this to the group chat. Don't worry about it.
Nah, I'll block you. Don't even do that.
I'm gonna send this to the group chat.
That makes things because I'm new to this. That means I'm a rookie. So you lost to a rookie. That's even worse.
This is actually your sophomore season, Britne.
Yeah. That's cap. You see how she lied that quick? Girl, man.
I forgot.
Girl, man. This is your sophomore season, Britne. It wasn't that miraculous if you did it in your second year. You Drake May in it right now. You Drake May in it.
Playing. How many years you been playing, Mel?
What pick 'em? I don't know, probably since COVID.
Damn. Okay, got you.
About 5 years. Been in first place and second place twice. You know. Fantasy football, I've been playing that since COVID too, and I'm the 3-time champ, and I lost in the championship this year. So that's 4 out of the 5 years I've been playing. I've been in the championship.
This year too.
Yeah, in the championship. Yep.
Yeah. So the 2 L's was great. I didn't know you lost.
Don't hype this man up.
Some pick'ems. 2 L's was right. Damn.
It's all good. But look, it's all good. I got one of these. Anybody else got one? You feel me?
Well, Jay got one and Britne has one.
Well, how long was Jay? Oh, he won last year. He got a belt.
Yes, you sent it to him.
I did. I did make the belt. I don't know what yours look like, Britne. I don't know. I was really tired when I designed it. I'm sorry if it doesn't.
He sent you some bullshit.
He gave me some bull crap belt. Yo, if I don't like it, I'm just letting you know you're gonna redo it, please. Thank you.
He sent you some shit. It's probably the wrong team.
Right.
Hey.
It's gonna have a raven on that thing.
No, all the stuff is right on. It's the right colors, it's the right team and stuff like that. But you just never know, man. Like, you know, you look at something on the computer and you never know what it look like in person.
Chris, that joint.
I don't even know. I don't even have to shine this one. This just it just shines like that. You see how it blink?
But listen, I'm gonna tell you this. When I win, Mel, and you send my belt, I want my belt to have the spinner like the John Cena WWE belt.
Say less.
I want my with the spinner in it.
Hey,
I win.
We might have to bring that song back, Bling Bling, that Lil Wayne. Bling Bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling.
About the shrine. Finger smudges all over that thing. Clean that belt.
How many times was Mel the commissioner when he won fantasy football? Every time. Every time.
Sound like cheat.
Every time. When he's not commissioner, guess what happens?
That's a lie. That's a lie. The last year I won, I wasn't the commissioner.
The last year you won, you was commissioner.
No, because y'all said, man,
Bird didn't take over. Bird didn't take over until this year. You won last year, and you was commissioner last year.
Remember, I didn't win last year.
You did win last year.
Corey won last year. I won last year?
You won last year.
Really?
I don't think Corey did win last year.
Yeah, Corey won. Because if I won last year, that makes me the 4-time champ.
No. Corey did win last year.
Corey won. Okay, yeah.
Damn, quiet as it's kept. I don't remember Corey winning.
I don't either. I need to ask him if he got the money. I don't even know if I sent him the money.
That's our commissioner right there. Black Roger Goodell, ladies and gentlemen.
3-time champ, man. When you refer to me as a 3-time champ, man. You know, you remember that picture with Kobe and Jordan holding up their three peats? I'm the only person that I know 3-peated in fantasy. Me, Kobe, and Jordan got something in common, dog.
All right, man. We have Rashad McCants, man. We watching Out the Mud, man. Man, putting
all right, y'all. We catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace, man.
Golly.
Hey, y'all get the likes up. We might come back tomorrow. Let's hit 100 likes before the stream is over. Peace. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.